What up? What up, babies? Woo! How y'all doing this morning? It's wet out here, ain't it? Yep, hope y'all got somewhere to go to stay dry. Hey, yeah, so I've been thinking about getting chip drop or drop chip or whatever it's called to come out here and drop me some chips, and then getting Penny to come out here and, oh, y'all gave me 3 more eggs, huh? Getting Penny to come out here and spread it so I don't have to keep walking through all this mud. Thinking about that. Oh, look, my baby's super muddy. What y'all so muddy for today? And y'all water super muddy. We're gonna have to do something about that. All right, so we're gonna get them some water, get them a snack. Oh, they want to get out, it look like. Get them a snack, get them some water, and we'll collect them eggs. All right, let's set them up, see if we can get a jump out of them today. All right, so I didn't get a jump today. Let's go get them some water, and we'll get them squared away, and then we'll come let them out maybe. All right, let's get them squared away. Food. They needed food today. They got 3 eggs. I'm liking this little nest they built over here. This ain't bad, not at all, especially for 3 little eggs. All right, let's check over here, see if they did anything back here. I doubt it. Nope, they ain't been going in here since they got that little nest out there. And then all we gonna do today is just dump their water right here. Perfect. That won't bother them at all. Now, let's get them some water. We got 3 eggs. We got the baby squared away. Let's go ahead and put these eggs up, come back and put the ducks away. All right. All right, babies. Going back in. Good job, good job. All right. I'll give y'all some snacks. Don't worry, y'all did good. I'll get y'all some snacks for doing so good today. Because I know it was hard for y'all to want to walk back in here after all of that. After all that excitement in the yard, all that mud for y'all to play in, look how muddy they look. They love mud. Ducks love mud. All right, let me get y'all some snacks. Can't leave them in like that.
It's Wednesday, February 2nd, 2022. It's currently 43 degrees with rain there. Today, it'll be rainy, with a forecasted high of 43 and a low of 28. There is currently a winter storm warning in effect.
Oh, it's still hard. Ooh. All right. All right. That means it's about to freeze over. Hey, hold on. Hey, good morning, y'all.
Good morning, Shaw.
I gotta make sure I get that out. Can't go off starting to talk without saying good morning to my people. How y'all doing today? All right. So I've been wondering what life was gonna be like after this commercial, yeah? And I'm starting to find out. To me, no difference, but no, it is a difference. I'm not gonna say that. It is a difference. So one, I got to see some of the other commercials, some of the other, not commercials, I've only seen one variant of the commercial. I don't know where to start. Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff to say. So yesterday, the first person to let me know that they saw the commercial, they said they saw it on ESPN. Then another person contacted me, said they saw it on ESPN twice, and they saw 2 different variants. I've only seen one. I'm saying variants. Talking about it like it's the coronavirus. Hey, so I haven't seen any of them except for the one that I posted. I haven't found a way to get it up on YouTube yet. I'm gonna do it. I can send y'all to the link. It's basically on John Deere's website, and a couple pictures. I'm gonna put those up too because I took a couple snapshots out there. Hey, I don't know where to start. But I know it's raining today. It's Wednesday. I got to get to the pool. I'm looking forward to that. Oh yeah. I went out in the yard yesterday. I did a little bit of work with Penny. Yep, I feel like I could talk about her again now. Hey, that's why I stopped doing all Penny conversations and all videos, because if you didn't notice, whatever I do the day before is what I want to talk about, and it was so hard for me not to come out here and talk about John Deere related stuff for, shoot, it felt like 6 months. Anyway, we made it through it and we're here now, so now I can get back to talking about it. And like I said, I don't know if I said it or not, but I met one of the other actors in the commercial, or I don't know how they all did it, but basically he was part of the same commercial that I was. He contacted me this morning or last night, I don't know, it was this morning I spoke to him, and we even exchanged numbers. And so I want to find out what his experience was like. He seems to be interested in finding out what my experience was like, so it's great. Like, I feel like I made a connection with several people, and that's what I wanted to talk about. For the most part, the biggest thing that I feel like I got out of this whole thing was the networking, and it's still going. What I mean is, everybody who came, all of the directors, producers, everybody who was there, I did my best to network with them while they were in my yard. That's why I sent out a blast to every last person who was coming, and I invited them out to the skating rink. I figured that they would come, but most of them didn't. 2 people showed up, which was good enough. But I'm saying, to me, life is about building connections with people. It may not be a forever connection, but I'm saying, I know someone, and I tried my best to leave my best impression with everybody that I spoke to. Let me tell you, I got so many stories I want to talk about out of this whole commercial thing. One thing that impressed me about the process was I've never been in an environment where everybody seemed so happy to be doing their job. That was the first time I ever saw what seemed like everybody was ecstatic to be there. And if they weren't, they did not let that show. What I mean by that is, through networking is how everybody there got their job. Even the producer of the commercial, the director of the commercial, they have to put in bids for this stuff. I didn't know that. Whew. Hey, they put in a bid and they won the contract to make the commercial. So I got to sit down and talk to all of them. Hey, I got so many different things I want to talk about this whole thing. We're gonna do it 30 minutes at a time, y'all. Hey, rock with me. So anyway, the people, what I mean by that is, if you want to make it in that line of work, there's 2 ways you can go. One is going to school, the other is going hard work. And I'm saying, by going to school, you network, you make the connections. You see, when you're in school, you gain the ability to connect with people. People talk about the 6 degrees of separation or 3 degrees, whatever it is, where if you know somebody who knows somebody, it ain't the equivalent of you knowing somebody, but it's the equivalent of you knowing somebody who knows somebody, which can get you somewhere if you're given the opportunity. And that's what school is about. And I'm saying, to me, that's what doing it the hard way is about as well. So everybody who was out there, they were out there because that was how they pay their bills. And so they want to get to they want to get recommended for the next commercial. So it's always like trying to impress the person who invited you to come out. Whoever invited you to be a part of their project, if you make their project a failure in any way, they will not be calling you out the next time. And that's how you build up your name. So what I'm saying is, everybody on the project, it felt like they were out there trying to make a name for themselves. I'm saying, even when that director asked for a bottle of water from me, for little old me, I'm saying somebody came running, y'all. That was amazing. And they did it with a smile on their face, and they said, hey, let me know if you want anything more. I'm saying I've never been in an environment where people were so happy to be at work. Hey, it was a lady there. Hey, she was a nice lady. I'm sorry, I can't remember people's names. Look, come on now. Anyway, her whole job was hair and makeup, and you know your boy don't need none of that, right? So all she did was block the sweat off my nose between takes. Hey, it was so crazy because I felt like a fool. I'm like, can you please hand me the paper towel? I can do that myself. She's like, no, it's my job. And I'm like, I understand that. And I won't say that again. Because what I'm saying is, if she don't do her job, then people will take note of it. If she lets somebody else just easily take her job, then they'll figure out that she's not needed. And what I'm saying is, valuable lesson. Hey, I'll tell you, and some of the moves that she used to do her job was so slick. Check this out. After lunch, they provided lunch, they catered it. I try and remember to put some of this stuff in here. They catered lunch and dinner, or whatever meals you ate, they catered it. So we ate quite a few. Anyway, man, where I'm going with this. So after we ate lunch, she would go out and go for a walk with me. I'm like, she's like, hey, can you show me around your yard? I'm like, well, heck yeah, come on. We go walking and talking. We get back. She said, hey, just wanted to make sure there was no food in your teeth. I was like, really? Hey, the whole time we was talking, she was being slick, checking my mouth, making sure she ain't see nothing that was gonna be on camera. I felt like she was interested in my conversation. Oh yeah, it was amazing. And that's what I mean. The people who were there, they all love their job. I ain't gotta tell you about the people who were the ones telling everybody what to do. Of course they love their jobs. They was the one controlling everything. But I'm talking about the people who don't nobody think about. The grips, the people who are putting stuff together. I didn't know about them. They the behind the scenes people. The people who holding the camera. Look, one of the cameras was so heavy. Man, let me tell you, that camera was $200,000 piece of equipment. That boy was so heavy that there was a dude who just walked around with him that held a stick, and when the camera got taken off of him between takes, they just placed it up on a stick because it was that heavy to hold. Yeah. And your boy had to walk around with that on all day. I felt bad for him, but he was built for it. That's what he do all day, every day. That's his job. You're daggone right he know how to do it. Well, I'm telling you, I didn't see a single person out there whining and complaining. And I'm talking about, hey, it took me back to my military days. Man, we was working out there. It felt like to the wee hours trying to get some work done. Like, hey, it's situations where you don't go home. You don't get no rest until the job is done. And what I'm saying is, it made me feel good to see the civilians work like that too. Oh my goodness, and they worked with efficiency. Oh my goodness, if we had that kind of efficiency in the military, I mean, hold on. wait. We got that kind of efficiency in the military. I'm saying if we utilize that kind of efficiency in the military. But first, we'd have to get to a point where we can make everybody in the military happy to do their job. And that's gonna be a hard one. What I'm saying is, I felt like they felt, just because I feel wherever my name go, that's the kind of weight it carry. I'm saying I want you to call me back. I don't care what it is. John Deere, you show up at my house. Look, let me tell you something. I wanted to talk about this too, because this is a big deal to me, what a good house guest looks like. Let me tell you what a bad house guest looks like. Now I'm gonna tell you what a good house guest look like. Because I had never really seen a good house guest before until I went in the military. Never saw what a good house guest looked like. Good house guests come and they bring gifts. They don't show up empty-handed, and they don't eat up everything you have and take everything with you. What I'm saying is, we didn't have to think about a thing for food the whole time. They took care of everything. I mean, goodness, even my family felt like they was, I don't know, I felt like we was being treated like roots. It's like, someone get me some water. Oh, it was funny. But yeah, probably one of the best experiences. And I got to see what life was like on the other side. Now, let me explain something completely different, though. I see that for as much work as I put into a video, like I was mad because I put in 40 hours worth of work to get like a 8-minute video, like a whole week worth of work one year trying to make videos, and I was getting no traction. Here it is now, I'm making a 45-second roller skating video with no edit whatsoever, and that boy getting 3,000 views in less than 3 weeks. Come on now. It's like sometimes we just be working too hard, but hey, they put in a lot of work. I mean, they got a great product out of it. They did. I ain't saying they didn't. But boy, they put in more than 40 people into that project. They put more, I'm saying, just in the shooting of it, it was more than 40 people. Hey, some people had nothing to do other than just transport equipment while everybody else was flying on planes. Hey, I got a lot to talk about. I learned a lot. I learned how difficult video and photography, because they even had a photographer out there. All his job was to catch photos when we were between shoots. I mean, I'm saying to you, they utilized me the whole time they were there. No downtime, really. And they kept that camera pretty much always working. Hey, they sent 2 people out just to move Penny from point A to point B while I was doing something different. I never drove Penny for further than, it was probably like one shot where I drove her like maybe 40 yards, maybe. But for the most part, they had 2 other people in my yard that got Penny ready for the next shoot, staged her, set her up, even did a little bit of the digging a few times. Like if it needed to be a big pile of dirt, they sat there and did the digging, and not me. Hey, those guys were amazing too. It's crazy because it was people from John Deere and it was people from the commercial company. And the people from John Deere just wanted to make sure the people from the commercial company got John Deere's vision. And so they had a producer and a director from John Deere, and the commercial company had a producer and a director. Hey, I don't know if I'm jumping around too much, but I got so much I want to talk about, and I'm all out of sorts because it's been a long time since I actually did the project, but I wanted to make sure I documented all this stuff and talked about it. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I did shoot a lot of video, but I don't know how I want to put that stuff out. But I think it's looking good this morning. Okay, I'll get you. But yeah, I'll take that part. All right. So anyway, I learned a lot. I really did. And like I said, majority of it is how efficient, and I got to see how they scheduled out like every task, how much time they slotted to everything. I ain't gonna lie, they made me tired. Oh man, the first day they came, they were only here a little bit. We shot most of that at the barber shop. And then they walked through the yard with me. We shot a little bit in the yard. No, that ain't the day they shot the ducks. When they came back with like 40 people, that's when we started shooting it. Like the first day, I think the first person showed up at 9:30 in the morning. That was the 2 guys who were supposed to be getting Penny like up and ready to go. And I'm saying, when I say they had to get her up and ready to go, Penny still had the new tire knobs on her because she wasn't even a year old yet, y'all. So Penny still had the new tire knobs on her. They had to sit there with a pair of wire cutters and cut each knob off the tires. He was like, it looks better in video. That's what we've been told. That's what we have to do. And I'm saying that's how detailed they had to be. Every single new tire knob. If you're a tractor owner, go out and look at your tractor tire and think how many little tire nubs are on that tire. Those guys sat out there with little bitty wire cutters and just cut each one of those off each tire. And then they brought a few things. They brought some, look, I ain't really the tractor guy like that yet. They brought some weights for the wheels, the ballast weights, or whatever you call it. They also left me a ballast box. They brought that. We never used the ballast box the whole time. And they only left me some of the weights. They didn't leave me all the weights. It doesn't matter because my tractor is already too heavy for my yard. That's one of the things we're gonna be fixing this year. We're gonna be fixing that. And I think the way I'm gonna start off, because another reason why I slowed down on these tractor videos is because, I know I also started focusing more on, like, now that the snowball is starting to pick up, I'm more focused on getting out of debt than I am on doing any big major projects. I figure once I get on the other side of this debt, I'm gonna be able to do grand major projects, and then it'll look even better on YouTube. So I'm getting my processes, my thoughts together and stuff like that. But I am trying to figure out how to capitalize off the momentum of this commercial. Don't know how to do that. And to be honest, like, this is one of them things in life, or times in life, where it's like you got to be ready at the same time. And I feel like, for me, I'm still looking for people to I guess to me it feels like you got to get to a certain point in life before some things just start to come easy. And I ain't there yet. And I understand that. And I'm saying, until I get there, hey, we keep grinding. We got here, that's all that matters. Now we just keep looking towards what's next. Hey, I was told that I don't give a moment to enjoy the accomplishment. And I'm saying, man, I enjoyed the accomplishment already. I enjoyed the accomplishment. Shoot, it felt like 6 months ago. Now I'm just seeing, like, to me, the commercial airing is like seeing the fruits of your labor, or that ain't the accomplishment to me. Shoot, the accomplishment was getting to it, getting them here. That was the accomplishment. That's been gone for me. Like, this is not the enjoyable moment. I don't know. I feel like this is the moment I should have been ready for with something else. Like, you thought that was it? Well, let's keep the keep the party going, baby. Nah, I just don't know. That's how my mind thinks. I ain't got time to sit around and think about. I guess what I'm saying is, if you spend too much time thinking about what has passed, I just feel like you're gonna miss the, like, I don't know, it's kind of like get back to work. Party's over, baby. Time to get back to the grind. I don't know, I got so many ideas. I feel like just keep it moving. I'm working on other things. I guess what I'm saying is, I don't feel like any one thing is more important than another. I feel if I don't have everything in perfect balance, well, something's gonna slip out of its orbit, and I ain't ready for that. But this commercial thing, it has been good so far. I have been liking, I'll tell you something. I feel like it's pulling me to paying attention to social media more than I care to. Yeah. I found myself, if somebody says thank you or congratulations, I found myself hitting the heart button a lot. Because I don't want to, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't want to say how I feel 100%. I guess. Hey, I feel like I've been out this boy grinding my butt off. Whew. I ain't got nothing positive to say right now. That's crazy, ain't it? I tell you, what's crazy to me is you could be around somebody all the time and they pay you no attention. And then it's like you remind them that you're there, and it's like, oh, hey, I don't know how I feel about that. Because I feel like everything I've been doing, it's crazy because I don't know where I'm going with that. But it reminds me of a thing where it's like, why aren't you, it's this little thing that goes around, why aren't you famous yet? Man, you're always doing stuff. I get that from people a lot. Like, man, I don't know why you ain't here. What I'm saying is, you ain't shared none of my content. You ain't helped me get to it. And I'm saying, I ain't looking for nobody to help me. I ain't never asked for that, because how I figured this out is, I've been doing this junk behind the scenes for so long. And I've seen where the help come from. I see where the support come from. It mainly come from people who ain't never met me before in a day in my life. And I appreciate that. Because, hey, wherever support come from, it come from. That's what support, hey, it don't matter where it come from, as long as you're getting it, especially when it's needed, it's on time. Hey, much respect for those who always been there with me. I appreciate that. And it should never be a question I should never have to say. And that's how I feel. I know where I stand. But I don't know. If you've been with me, you know how hard your boy been working. And I'm saying we ain't done yet. I feel like this only the beginning. At least if time is given to me, I know it's the beginning. I'm just getting to the point where I know what to do with my mind. I'm just getting to the point. Hey, let's just say I feel like I'm just getting started. Whoa. Whew. And that's what's crazy, is I feel like I'm just realizing that statement could be true. I don't feel like plateauing out. I don't feel like leveling off. I'm saying, the sky ain't my limit, baby. Hey, I don't know why I feel this way. This is a crazy kind of energy today. I know I feel good. Your boy feeling blessed. But I got an energy that rests on my chest. So I'm about to go on and get in that pool and let out some stress. Ooh. Yeah, I think I better do that. I think that would be best. Hey. This was a good walk. It was a good walk. I got something off my chest. I don't know what the energy was for. I tell you, this is how it's gonna go. Maybe it's because of this daggone weather. It took away all the snow. Like, dag, where'd it go? Man, I was having fun walking on the ice. But guess what? They say by Thursday, which is tomorrow, that junk will be back. They talking about a storm coming through, people about to shut down. They went grocery shopping for it. And with it being like this already before it, if it's gonna get a cold snap that bad in the night, it's gonna be icy bad, y'all. I'm saying this is gonna be ice because it's water now. And this is gonna be muddy bad. So tomorrow, y'all better be ready. We still coming out here. Oh yeah. Yeah, much respect, much love. This your boy, and I'm out.